What's good, Pew Army? We back with another one, and today the topic of discussion is Nissan's A61 Nissan Titan. Let's get straight into it. First things first, so we just picked up an A61, which for those of you who don't know is the Nissan Titan. Our particular year is the 2021. It's going to be the Pro-4x model. What do you think just off the gate of the vehicle? What's your overall, opinion? Just a quick brief summary. What you think?
It's aesthetically pleasing. First of all, a nice big old truck.
Yeah.
It looks good. It looks aggressive.
Hefty.
It does. Sounds good. It sounds great.
Yeah, V8 rumble.
Yeah, V8's like truck's supposed to be.
Right.
I think
Big
it's
body.
nice.
Big
Nice.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me, and I like it. I have no fear in saying that I probably have a biased opinion. Nissan Titan right now is probably my favorite truck. In comparison to the other stuff that's on the market, but I like it. I think that it's a good truck. Aesthetically, looks good. It especially the Pro-4x model. I can't speak on the other models, but I'll stick to this one specifically, which is a Pro-4x. Yeah, it's a dope vehicle. So let's break it down. Aesthetics, the exterior.
Oh, like I said before, it looks aggressive. Like it's big, it's hefty, it looks thick.
Yeah.
So
Thick.
aesthetically, it's an eye turner.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it doesn't
a
have
neck
this
breaker.
super luxury feel, but it's not like this extremely rugged feel. It's like the perfect balance.
Yeah.
It's the perfect balancing act of like aesthetics and not necessarily luxury, but kind of sort of on a luxurious side. Like that's the feel you get now with the silver trim and everything, but also mixed with that aggressive look, like not necessarily an off-road package, but it looks like it's the perfect balance. It strikes the perfect balance.
I would disagree. I would think that it has a very off-road appearance to it. Like you said, like it doesn't have that chrome trimming. Everything is blacked out. It's got a very off-road stance. The wheels from the factory, the Generals made for a pretty decent off-road tire, but just sticking to the aesthetics. I think it has an aggressive look to it. Body lines that Nissan did. Ooh, it's just make you kind of shiver. But yeah, I think it definitely has an off-road appeal to it. It's got somewhat of a. Now, I'm not gonna say it's a tactical feel because it's not a tactical feel, but I think it's got a sporty but off-road look to it. The aesthetics, I think, as of right now, and this is just my opinion, I just think that it can't be touched. The Pro-4x with the black trim, ours in particular is red, so it's just got like a very sporty and aggressive look to it. I think Nissan did a very good job pulling out those aesthetics. A step up from the A60, which was the previous model, a large, huge step up. So I do like the aesthetics. I like them a lot. So building into those aesthetics is the lighting that Nissan went with. And the Titan, the T logo that we all become accustomed to, is sort of what Nissan themed the lights around. So the front lights and the rear lights both carry like a T imagery to them. They have some of that Titan logo found within there, some nuggets, if you will. If you're not looking for them, you may not find them, you may overlook them, but they got some sweet hidden gems of the Titan logo found within the lights, and the lights themselves carry that T logo to them as well. I think with the particular model that we have, they have installed LEDs inside of the lights, so
I believe I read that.
the lights bright up the night. They just brighten up the night. Man, this is probably, as far as vehicles are concerned, I always have a negative outlook on my lights. I'm always like, man, my lights feel so dim. And with this truck, man, it's like I see the night in a whole different perspective.
Well, let's jump into that, because you said we were driving, you had your lights on, it was nighttime.
Yeah.
you said that there was not a difference between your regular lights and your bright lights.
Yeah, high beams.
Your high beams. Is that an issue for you? Is that problematic?
No, I honestly don't think it matters. I mean, they're bright already, so from factory is your regular drive time lights are bright. Like the regular lights for your regular night lights are bright, so it doesn't make a difference. I typically don't use high beams all that often, so it doesn't make any difference to me. Yeah, it's negligible. I don't care. It does have fog lights on the bottom. I think the fog lights is a cool touch. They add to the appearance of the truck. If nothing else, they add to the appearance. How do you feel about the lights?
I wish we were at a spot where we didn't have that external light, like where we would typically use our brights, like on those back roads to the outdoor range type deal, to see if your regular lights are bright enough. I feel like they would be. I just can't speak on them because we didn't do it because they are super bright. The look, it looked good. Like, I feel like Nissan did a really good job. Like, it was carefully thought out. It's not too much. Like that T logo you talking about, it's not gaudy. It's very like muted almost. It's just like the perfect touch. So they look amazing. Super bright. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Next up are the wheels. The wheels. I think Nissan took a very it's got a sweet off-road look to it. You've got the gray black balance on that wheels, which I think a lot of companies have taken this kind of turn towards using like a very similar wheel, if you will. They've all gone to that gray with some undertones of black here and there.
Which I like that.
Yeah, it gives it a very rugged feel. The tires on it, it comes with general tires. We don't have those general tires. Our tires were replaced. So right now, I can't remember exactly what we're running. I think it may be some. I want to say some Coopers, but I'm not for sure. But the wheels, the wheels are cool. I don't think that it's anything like loud or anything significantly different than what's done by most brands right now. I think it's kind of on par with with all the other companies out there. So nothing that stands out. Pretty middle of the road, if you will. Nothing too much, nothing too little. Just enough to keep the majority of the population interested, if you will. The bed. I've never had. Well, actually, we have had a bed. Our first truck was Chevrolet S10, and it was single cab, 3-seater, 1 bench. So this is a step up. This is multiple steps up, if you will. I like the bed. The bed has some of my favorite characteristics of the bed, or some of my favorite add-ons to the bed, is that T-track. The T-track is dope. Helps you secure stuff in the bed of the truck so much easier. And not to mention the LED lighting that comes on, whenever doors are unlocked or what have you. So you get the bed lit, so you can see it at night. See within the corners. I just like having a lit bed. It's already been rhino lined, so you don't have to worry about messing up any kind of paint within the bed. It's already been lined on the inside. You have a nice lined bed. It's ready for you to do work. I think it's a 5.5 foot bed, so not the biggest bed, but enough for you to do the work that you want to do. To step into the bed, Nissan does provide you with the 1 step. What do you think about the step? How you feel about the step?
I feel like you took everything I was gonna say about the bed. My favorite part is the lighting, just because I feel like, again, it's just like an additional thing. It makes you feel like you're getting value out of this truck. But as far as the step goes, super easy to use. It's helpful to me. I'm 5'1.5".
5 foot, but
and a half, and I have to when I'm getting up there, it's pretty easy. You just one quick maneuver, you're up there and using it. I like it. I also like how the bed, it's like a slow open. It's not as slow as I thought it would be before we got it. Like, it's not this extremely slow open, but it's still not like what I'm used to with the S10, where it's just slam. It's just bouncing up and down. So that could be. I don't know how that compares to other trucks, but I do like it on this truck.
Yeah, I think quite a few trucks or quite a few manufacturers have gone to the slow open tailgate. In this particular case, it's kind of like your drawers, your drawers for your kitchen drawers, where you can push it fast that first bit and then it closes slow on the end. I think that I kind of look at the tailgate like that as it's kind of fast in the beginning and then it slows, as it's reaching that full open position.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty dope. The step, I think the step comes in handy, especially with my knees getting a little bit older. I got the 30 plus knees now.
The Meg knees.
I've never had knees like Megan, but getting the 30 plus knees, I can't jump off hot stuff as much as I could before.
I don't believe that.
Nah, I can't. Like my knees hurt after a high jump. Like I finally understand why the older cats back in the day was like, hey, take it easy off coming off the, like when you stand on the chair, stand on the stool, like take it easy coming down. Or they always look like they being extra cautious. Like I finally feel like that, where I'm like extra cautious because I know like I'm one misstep away from a knee injury, and I'm trying to avoid it at all costs. So the step is, in my opinion, the step is a good addition.
When you put it like your health depends on it.
Yeah, I gotta use the step. I don't have to use the step, but it's a good addition to be able to have. If necessary, especially you jumping down in the concrete asphalt, like use the step. Use it. And so it comes in handy, man. It comes in handy. On to one of my favorite portions of the vehicle, because it's the portion that you enjoy on every ride, the interior. And so just so I don't, like overstep you or run over you and get to all the goods.
Like I'm underneath this truck.
Get to all of the goods. Why don't you go ahead and tell me,
And now that you put me first, I don't got much to say.
Just give me a brief overview of your thoughts on the interior, and then we'll go into the nitty gritty.
Okay, so like with every other part that we've discussed, it looked good. Like you open a door, you see this nice black, shiny, thick, premium leather with red stitching.
Which is just general. We just talking general right now. We're gonna break it down.
Oh, okay. Well, you see it look good. The dash look good. The display look good. The space in between the seats, immaculate.
Yeah.
It just look good. I don't know. It look good. Spacious, nice, spacious. That's my general overview.
Yeah, I think the interior is plush. It's player. It's got the player package. The Pro-4x got a player package. I like it. I like it. Yeah, it's like a player package. It make you feel real good when you get inside. The moonroof. I had the moonroof on the inside of ours in particular. We got the moonroof on the inside. Leather interior. Man, it's just goodness. So leather quality. First off, leather quality. What do you think about the leather quality?
Okay, I don't have much to go off of here. I have my limited experience with leather interiors. But if I'm judging it just based off of leather, period, because I do have a lot of experience with leathers used for fabric and upholstery. It's a nice quality leather. It is. It's durable. I feel like it's the leather you want inside your truck. Like you could throw something on it, you don't have to worry about it getting destroyed. That leather that wears nice. It just wears well.
Yeah.
That good leather. That's what it comes across as. And it's yet another way that you feel like you really are getting a bang for your buck.
Yeah, so the leather that's used on the Pro-4x is a tumble leather, it's tumble, it's got a heavy grain to it, if you will. It's a thick leather too, so like you said, it's kind of got more of a not rugged feel, but like you said, a more durable feel. So it's a thicker leather, or at least a thicker cut, if you will. It feels, more durable than some of your more luxurious leathers, if you will. So you don't feel like you're gonna damage it. I get in, my boots and my jeans. I just finished up with a rough day. I jump straight in. I don't feel like I'm gonna damage the leather.
Exactly what you want in a truck.
Yeah, but you want to feel, you want to feel premium, if you will. You want to feel premium with leather, because man, who wants fabric? Fabric gets so dirty. It gets so nasty, hard to clean. You get a stain on your fabric. So with the leather, I feel like you get the best of both worlds, where it's easier to clean and it feels a lot more durable. So I like that. I think the different textures of leather that Nissan use within this. So on the inside of the backrest, you got that perforated leather, so you can get the cooling sensation of the seat, because it does have the heated and cooled seats. So that perforated leather, having that there, so it can makes it more breathable. You get the cool, you can get the heat, like it feels good. It feels quality. So I like the leather. I like it. I likes it a lot. Electronics. I think Nissan's take inside the Titan is interesting. How do you feel about the electronics? And then I dive into mine.
I'm not sure what you mean by that statement. You dive in first, so I can kind of get a feel for what you're saying.
So
their take is interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting take in my opinion. As in the last few years, the push has been how big of a screen of a display can we get into any kind of vehicle, even the smallest vehicle. Trying to put the biggest, tablet, phablet, big screen in your center console. And I kind of feel like Nissan was like, we can give you something, but do we have to give you the biggest screen? It's like, what can we get away with? And I think it's like a 9-inch screen that's in there. So they delivered a 9-inch screen. There are some so here's my overall thought, is that in some areas they were like, we got to go big and go home. So you got Nissan Connect, you got Wi-Fi and a lot of different features that's built in to use our app, and you can control a large portion of the vehicle from your phone. You can start it up from XYZ location. You got Wi-Fi built in. You can find out where your car is. You can your location always on, this, that, and the other. So it's some ways that they try to make the car a lot more technologically advanced. And there was some other spots like giving you a big center console, your dash being heavily integrated into technology. So just being able to switch through a lot of different digital screens. It's a couple of portions on it that are still analog. Your RPMs and your speedometer are still analog. So in some, like I said, in some areas, not as technologically forward, and in other areas, they went all out to make you feel like, you really get to experience, these new sides of technology and these new aspects of what you can do from your phone. So, cool. I like the fact that it does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay built into it. So, that's cool, being able to work from different platforms. So,
yeah.
What you got? What you got?
I don't know. I feel like I haven't given much thought to electronics, but if I had to say, I would agree with you that it's kind of a mix.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know that thought process behind like how much they gave here and how much they gave there. Right. But they definitely have more, even like the physical controls of adjusting like your the air and heat, like your cooling and stuff like that. You didn't see much of that in other vehicles, but I like that. But then again, it's me, so I don't know like where the direction of it went, but it worked out to me. And while you do have that analog speedometer, you also can choose to have a digi-dash if you just cycle through it. And then you have all of these controls on your actual steering wheel. And then you got a column shifter, which I like a column shifter. Yeah. It's a truck, But I'm just saying, like, maybe they was trying to catch some of that, like, reminiscent goes along with your column shifter type thing, which I think it was a good mix of the two.
Yeah, you can see that they wanted to retain some of the nostalgia of a truck within the truck, but still give you some of the, convenience features, which we do have a convenience package on ours. So you can see some of the nostalgia of your trucks, and Nissan being not having a truck for that long. I can't remember exactly when the Frontier and the Titan were originally released, but since they stopped production of the hard body, it's been a minute between. It's been a minute that they didn't really have a truck, and having a full size truck, with the Titan being their first full size truck, at least in America. It's kind of babies here, so they want to bring out that nostalgia.
Yeah, and then as far as electronics go, they did phenomenally with the speaker system, like the surround sound.
Yeah, the fenders.
Is it called a surround sound on the truck? I mean, you're surrounded.
It's still surround sound.
Okay, yeah, the speaker system, the surround sound, the audio portion.
Yeah. And Fender, they got that thump, that thump. So when you rolling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you do like bass,
and
the Fender system is good.
I try to see how much it bleeds out of the car, like when you got all your windows rolled up, so we know if I'm playing it this loud, can they hear the lyrics?
If you letting the 12s pound.
Fast. And it's pretty good. It's better than our sedan. It's good.
Oh, you think it's better? I think they both good.
The audio bleed.
Oh, the bleed?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's what I just said.
Nah, I don't think it's better than this. I don't think it's better than Infinity.
I be hearing the lyrics when you pull up in it.
Maybe I come through louder.
You come through louder or something. We'll have to see, but it sounds really good. The speaker sound. It's a nice deep bass. Yeah. Sometimes there's a high pitch. I don't know, is that the treble? Mm-hmm. None of that. It's perfectly tuned.
Yeah.
Sounds really
good. It does seem like they use a bigger subwoofer.
Is that tweeters, not treble?
Nah, tweeters is a type of side speaker. Treble is.
I didn't go to school for this show. But yeah, I'm just saying it's a nice deep sound. It's very. Everything just seems like it fits a truck. Deep, big, hard, aggressive.
Yeah. I think it's good. I think Nissan did a good job.
They did.
In some areas that some people had bigger or better, but I think as far as a complete package, it's got a good package to it. It did well. The sunroof. I didn't capture any of the video for the sunroof, but it does have the full panoramic sunroof. It only opens halfway, but it does have the panoramic sunroof, which I like it, but I feel like I probably won't use it because we live in Texas. So I use it as after the sun went down, maybe after September, September in the winter months, then I'll probably have a higher chance of opening it up and using it. I didn't use it in the sedan, didn't use it in the car. Don't really feel like I use it in the truck, but I think it's a good thing to have because if I want to, I can.
I use it. Currently today, we have one in the sedan, and I use it when I'm driving by myself.
It's hot though. It's 105.
I ride with the windows down, the sunroof open.
It's 105. It feels terrible to ride with the windows down.
Now if I'm on the phone, it's all rolled up, but I like it because it's a sunroof.
Nah, I can't do it. It feels terrible. It is torture to ride in Texas right now with the windows down. It is unbearable to ride with the sunroof open.
I'm driving at 6:30 in the morning. It's perfect to ride with the sunroof open.
It's already in the 80s. It's already high 80s.
80s is perfect for the sunroof.
No, not at all, bro. Direct sunlight? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
With that being said, the sunroof is nice. I like the space that it takes up because, if it wasn't there, you're not using that space anyway. So it's nice to, again, you feel like you get more bang for your buck. That's a spot that could have been a feature, and they made it a nice feature and eye grabber. So,
like I said, I think it's good to have. It's good to have. You might not necessarily use it every time that you get into the vehicle, but it's good to have.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I appreciate having the option of, do I want to open it? Do I not want to open it? It's dope. I think you know, as we go camping and stuff, I think it'll be a good feature to have. You know, kind of look out, you know, see up, poke your head out sometimes. But yeah, while driving through, you know, those trails that we're gonna be hitting, I think it's gonna be a good feature to enjoy outside of your normal day-to-day driving. At least for me, I don't see myself using it a whole lot to and from work. I'm pretty much in the blazing hours. Today, like I said, I was 105 coming back from work, so would definitely not have it open. But you know, if I'm taking a vacation, I'm going through the mountains, you know, shaded area, I might want to, you know, open up at least open up the shade so I can see through and take in the scene. Back window. What do you think about the back window?
That's a back window. I was shocked to see it was automatic. I know I'm acting like I'm from 1998, but
you're from a little bit before then.
I was like, oh,
a little bit before.
They don't got the little, you push it and
unlock lock feature.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's auto magic.
I feel like he would use that more than the sunroof.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's another added feature that's really nice.
Yeah. I like being able to open it from, you know, control it from the front. Being able to open it up to let a little bit of air pass through. Good for circulation.
Yeah.
I might use it a little bit. I kind of like the Tundra aspect better, where the whole thing just roll down. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Cool. The whole thing rolling down. But you know, that's
give it to Tundra in that specific area.
Yeah, Toyota did a good job on that. But you know, I'm not complaining. This again, it's a nostalgia feature. You know, every other brand has a low window, the 1/3 of a window that opens up, closes up. So you know, it's got a lot of nostalgia to it. Kind of take me back to, you know, my granddad riding in his truck. Like you said, it was a manual open, manual close, but nonetheless, kind of got that nostalgia feel to it, and it's cool. Like I said, good for circulation. Yeah. And that's pretty much all through it. You know, like I said, we got a convenience package, so you can do the remote start. Using Nissan Connect, you do get to, you know, remote start from anywhere in the world. You know, just log into the app. But that kind of brings up another thing. How easy is that to hack? How vulnerable are you to, you know, outside intervention?
I mean, a good hacker can hack almost anything, like on that level. But
a good hacker,
once they hack it, you can't drive it without being in the inside, having the doors unlocked, and actually having the keys in the car. So you can hack it. You can hack a lot of stuff though. I mean, imagine that goes to like smart homes and everything. You just accept a certain amount of risk. Depends on how risk adverse you are.
Risk.
And do what you feel comfortable with.
Yeah. Okay. And that pretty much sums it up. So all overall, would you buy it again? And this is just our first. This is his first take. You know, we'll probably give a 6-month update. But as of right now, would you buy it again?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's the best truck out there in the league, but I am saying I think it's the best truck for us. Really. I don't even know me the passenger princess, but it's the best truck for our family, I believe. And
I'm not even gonna cap. I've been rocking with Nissan for, you know, since I was born, basically. So I kind of do have some biases there, but you know, I didn't like the A60 Titan, so you know, there's that. But you know, this Titan, I think it's dope. Overall, it's a solid 9 for me. Solid 9. Solid 9.
That back window.
Back window. If it had the display the same size as the Ram, if it had the Tesla display. Yeah. And then if the dash was all digital.
It would be cool if you could connect your Apple CarPlay without the cable.
Yeah, if that was cool. Yeah, if you didn't have to plug in directly, if it was more so, you know, that Bluetooth connection for Apple Play, that would be a lot better too.
We just nitpicking right now though, because I mean we didn't have Apple CarPlay before, but I'm just saying, like, if I could say like what would make it even better, it would be if you could connect the Apple CarPlay without the cable.
Yeah, and for our specific model, we do have like all of the like I said, we got the convenience package. So both of the front seats fully automatic. That's one thing that I do like. So when I open the door, let me back.
Wait, when you
get everything out the way.
When you get close to the door, he just pointed out to me his exterior lights.
Yeah, all the lights come on.
Like a
so
very, I like.
Yeah,
that.
that's a luxury car feel.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's found in a truck now, so I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's got a lot of features that I appreciate.
We didn't mention this, but the center console.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's very nice and spacious. It's extremely wide. It's very deep. You got the built-in phone holder.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be like
cup holder.
Yeah,
that's a modularity to it.
Very modular.
Mm-hmm.
I could see a nice gun safe going in that big old part. They do make those vaults for it, but nice, good stuff.
Yeah, it's not as big as some of the other ones, but I feel like it's the right size though.
I don't want to be too far from you.
It got some that are massive.
But yeah, I want to
massive.
Still be able to reach over.
Yeah, so we far away and we closer at the same time. There are some trucks that are bigger. There are some trucks that are smaller. Really, it just depends on personal opinion. What you like. But for me, I feel like the A61 is right there for me.
It fits you.
If it was another trim, if it was a platinum reserve, it might not be for me.
I can't see you in a platinum anyway.
Yeah, and any of the lower ones, the SV, the S, not for me either. The Pro-4x was pretty much it with the packages that we have on it. So I likes what I likes. Yeah. But yeah, that's all we got for today, man. Let us know if you got any questions, comments in the comments below.
Drop a comment. He has like a whole list of stuff he wants to do for the truck. What
we just make it good for overlanding. I just want to get the overlanding package.
If companies that you think that we should like look into,
reach out to, see if we can collaborate with, or we can just get product from. Period.
I mean, true, but like who we should even spend our money with. Like if we gotta spend money, let it be with a company that y'all stand behind. Right. At any rate,
10 toes down.
I guess just drop the comments and let us know what y'all think. If it's companies that you know of that you use, stuff like that. Also,
can you drop the secondary channel here where you can find out some more about how we move, as a family, what we do outside of what we do right now?
They're used to this quality content, not what I record on my phone.
What's the other page?
Bro,
what's the other page?
So he records these videos in a studio almost. Yeah,
studio
lighting, a backdrop, backlighting, professional microphones.
Yeah, hype me up.
On what camera is this?
What 4K camera?
Or whatever camera.
Yeah.
I'm recording on our other channel.
This one it's the setting right now is not 4K.
I'm recording.
We actually 1080
on our other channel on my phone.
Ooh.
Probably without
iPhone too. Ooh, iPhone.
Just know it's just
what page is it? But go.
It's Urban G.
That's Urban URBN. Open parentheses, G, close parentheses. For all of y'all who want to see the other aspects of life that we dive into.
Don't expect this quality.
Yeah, we just building right now, so give us a little bit of time. But hey, as always, we appreciate y'all dropping in with us and kicking it. Let us know what y'all think, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
It ain't even in there. Bye.
Yes, sir.